Raptors against your hometown Cowlitz Black Bears. First pitch is scheduled for 6:35 p.m. This is the first game of our three-game series for this weekend. Ridgefield currently leads the series for the Columbia Cup 3-1, so it's still up for grabs as this series gets going. Fans, we welcome you to another Fiber Family Friday with the Black Bears, and this is the final Fiber Family Friday of the year. It's also our final Corby Thumb Club member day, made possible by our friends from Fiber Federal Credit Union. If you're a Cub Club member, please bring your badge and stop by the Fiber Family booth for exclusive giveaways tonight. While you're there, enter for their prize drawing that they have at their booth. One lucky winner will take home the incredible gift basket that they have on display tonight. Did you know that Fiber Federal Credit Union volunteers give back 1,650 hours to community events and organizations for 2023? You'll see them in their spiffy green Fiber Family volunteer shirts at events all year long. In fact, they're here tonight and they're giving away some great items. Stop by the Fiber Family Credit Union booth and say hello and enter their raffle. One lucky winner will take home the gift basket that they have on display. And don't forget, today we have opened up our merch tent, and it is a special deal all weekend long, 50% off on all merchandise over at the merch tent. So get over to the merch tent and get 50% off on select items. $50% off on hats and t-shirts over at the merch tent. Yes, don't forget to pick up your free 2024 souvenir program as well as series previews and rosters for both teams as you enter the gate this evening. It's full of great photos and articles. It contains a scorecard that you can use for tonight's game. You can also view the program at cowlitzblackbears.com. See a lot of maroon out there today. Let's thank our friends from Ridgefield for braving the woodland traffic and coming up to support their Raptors. But of course, there's more Black Bear fans out there, so let's hear it for the Black Bears. Cowlitz Black Bears and the West Coast League are proud of the reputation of the league and would like to ensure that the ballpark holds safe and enjoyable events for all of our visitors. Please help us in making this possible by promoting good sportsmanship on and off the playing field. And the first pitch is scheduled for 6:35 p.m. Sit back, relax, and let's have some fun at the ballpark. Let's go, Black Bears! Your attention, please. All club members, head over to the first base side so you can go out on the field with the players. That's Cub Club members. Head over to the first base side behind the dugout.
The Columbia River Cup coming to you live from Cowlitz, coming soon in about just under 15 minutes. First pitch scheduled for 6:35 between the Cowlitz Black Bears hosting the Ridgefield Raptors. The Raptors lead the season series 3-1.
As pregame is a great time to head over to the concession stand. Get all your ballpark favorites like hot dogs, frozen lemonade, and Ruby Jewel ice cream sandwiches, and so much more. That's over at the concession stand. While you're over there, make sure you hit the merch tent. Again, as we said earlier, all hats and t-shirts are 50% off for this series. So get over there and get your Black Bear gear today. It's a warm night out there. Why not cool off with some snowy shaved ice? Over on the first base side, you'll find snowy shaved ice. Get over there, get some shaved ice, and get ready for this great matchup between the visiting Raptors and your hometown Black Bears. Make sure you head over to the Fiber Federal Credit Union booth. Get over there and sign up for their giveaway. One lucky fan will walk away with the incredible gift basket that they have on display. Umpires for tonight's game is assigned by the West Coast League. At home plate, Isaac McAllister. At bases, William Arsenio. Black Bear fans, please be on the lookout for foul balls as they may leave the playing field at any time. Remind you to pay attention while you enjoy your time here at David Story Field. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our back kids for tonight's game, Cannon Owens and Tyson. Come on out, Cannon and Tyson. Let's give the fans a wave. There he is. Great job. Black Bear Back Kid program is made possible by Fiber Federal Credit Union. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cowlitz Black Bears are proud to have Colt and Lawson Pruitt here tonight to throw out the ceremonial first pitch. Coming out, Colt and Lawson, let's see what you got. What a throw! Great job! Let's give him a hand. And now it's time to meet tonight's starting lineups as presented by Drew's Groceries. First, for the visiting Ridgefield Raptors, as announced by head coach Chris Hoda. Leading off at second base, number 43, Taylor Takata. Batting second, the center fielder, number 12, Jason Harris. Batting third, the right fielder, number 24, Hunter Gatsky. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 23, Luke Iverson. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 6, Justin Stransky. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 41, Richard Tejada III. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 28, Ryder Cutliff. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 26, Nick Hole. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 15, Julian Nunez. Starting pitcher for the Raptors is number 39, Isaiah Magdaleno. And now it's time to meet the starting lineup for your Cowlitz Black Bears, as announced by head coach Kelly Stinnett. Black Bears will be joined on the field with some of our Cub Club members. Leading off in center field from Dallas Baptist University, number 36, Dylan Schlegel. Batting second, the left fielder from South Mountain Community College, number 18, Cody Estes. Batting third, the second baseman from Dallas Baptist University, number 9, Keaton Brady. Batting fourth, the first baseman from Arizona Western College, number 11, Bronson Neeve. Batting fifth, the right fielder from Lubbock Christian, number 37, Shea Bowen. Batting sixth, the shortstop, the University of California, Santa Barbara, number 8, Jonathan Mendez. Batting seventh, the designated hitter from Park University, Gilbert, number 34, Caleb Rozier. Batting eighth, the third baseman from Loyola Morgan Marymount University, number 32, Jace Nagler. Batting ninth, the catcher, the University of Portland, number 12, Ben Allen.
Do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry.
See, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free
Thank you so much, Frank. The fans are ready. The Black Bears are ready. Let's play ball!
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Columbia River Cup, coming your way from David Story Field in Longview, Washington. I'm Jack Connolly, bringing you Black Bears baseball. Final meeting of the season between these two teams. The Raptors lead the season series 3-1. The Black Bears have a path to taking the 2024 Columbia River Cup. Both teams coming in the hunt for the playoffs. Ridgefield holding the fourth spot, the final wild card spot in the West Coast South Division. Let's take a look at the Ridgefield lineup. Leading off, the second baseman, Taylor Takata, Dasan Harris in center field, Hunter Kashke in right field, Luke Iverson the catcher, Justin Skransky the DH, Richard Tejeda the first baseman, Ryder Cutlip the left fielder, Nick Holm at third base, and Julian Nunez the shortstop. That's the lineup. The Raptors head coach Chris Cota on the mound facing that lineup. The right-hander from the University of California, Santa Barbara, A.J. Crodell, in his final start of the season for the Black Bears. The Southern California native from Villa Park, 6'4", 190 pounds, going into his sophomore season at UCSB. He's making his fourth start of the season, seventh appearance on the year, 0-run record with a 2.32 ERA. In his last start against the Sweets, he went 5 innings and gave up 1 run and 2 hits with 6 strikeouts. The Black Bears come home after dropping 2 of 3 games, including the series finale last night, 5-4 in Bend. The Black Bears dropped 2 one-run games on the road. The Black Bears were swept by the Elks. Their playoff chances took a hit. They're on the outside, more than the outside looking in. They're going to need to rattle off a couple of wins here. We'll talk more about that throughout the broadcast. We're almost underway. The Black Bears in their black uniforms, orange C above their hearts, white pants, black hats, while the Raptors in maroon, gray pants, a stripe going down their right leg, silver numbers on the back. Crodell's on the mound. We're almost ready to get started. The first pitch in there for strike one, a fastball in the outer half of the plate. And we are underway at 6:36 p.m. Pacific time.
First pitch comes at 6:36 p.m.
The Raptors come in, one of the hottest teams in the West Coast League. They've won 13 of their past 16 games. Their 13-game win streak was snapped earlier this week. They were swept by the Knights, the perennial power Corvallis Knights, 7-time defending West Coast League champions. 1-1 to Takata. Strike 2. And a good spot. And it's a good sign to see Crodell spotting up on the outer part of the plate. Takata, the sophomore, going to Hawaii. The native of the Aloha State from Kailua. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Going back to his island. Spent 1 season at Orange Coast College in Southern California. Crodell's 2-2. Inside for ball 3. Takata hitting .276 on the season. Over 100 at-bats, 32 games, 29 hits on the year. 3-2. The payoff from Crodell. Chopper back to the mound. Takes a hop, fields it, and flips over to first base. 1 away in the top of the first inning. Let's meet the back players defensively. In left field, Cody Estes, Dylan Schlegel in center field, Shea Bowen in right field. In the infield, Jace Nagler at third base, Jonathan Mendez in his final game at shortstop, Keegan Grady at second base, Bronson Eve at first base, and Ben Allen behind the plate. Come to the plate, the Oklahoma Sooner, Dasan Harris. Harris in center field tonight for Ridgefield. Taking ball 1 downstairs. Harris from North Texas, the Dallas suburb of Plano. 6'1", 185-pound, rising sophomore at Oklahoma. Crodell's 1-0. Drop to first, right side, knee flips to Crodell, foot race to the bag in time. 2 down. Pitcher fielding practice. Nice execution from Crodell. Beating Harris by a step. And that brings the right fielder, Hunter Kashke, to the plate. 2 outs and nobody on for the Ridgefield right fielder. Crodell's first pitch. On the ground to shortstop. Mendez fires over to first. 3 groundouts in the top of the first inning. Good start for Crodell and the Black Bears. Cowlitz coming to the plate for the first time when we come back.
The 24 season will be over before you know it. We only have 5 more home games this season, and we want you to be part of.
And that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
On the mound for the Raptors, Isaiah Magdaleno, the 6'3", 220-pound right-hander from North Hills, California, the Hawaii Rainbow, making his 3rd start of the summer. Comes into tonight with a 3-0 record, less than a run ERA, .42. Fresh off the 6 innings. Scoreless start, gave up 2 hits and 11 strikeouts a week ago in the 10-5 win over Victoria. Let's take a look at the Black Bears batting lineup. Leading off in center field is Dylan Schlegel, followed by Cody Estes in left field, Keaton Grady playing second base, Bronson Eve at first base. The rock in this lineup leads the Black Bears in RBIs, at-bats, and hits. In right field is Shea Bowen. Jonathan Mendez playing in his final game. He's in shortstop in the 6 hole. Caleb Rozier in the DH spot tonight. Jace Nagler at third base, and Ben Allen the catcher. That's the lineup for Kelly Stinnett in his 2nd season with the Black Bears. 14-year big leaguer. Kelly Stinnett got the Black Bears to the playoffs for the first time since 2012, a season ago. The Black Bears trailed the season series 3-1. The Black Bears took the win on opening night all the way back on May 30th, nearly 2 months ago. 4-1 victory. These teams look dramatically different than they did on opening night, an exhibition matchup at the Ridgefield Outdoor Recreation Complex. Dylan Schlegel coming to the plate. Magdaleno on the rubber. No score, bottom 1. Schlegel flying the first pitch he sees, right field, running after its cash key, and it sails into the Black Bears bullpen. Schlegel from Dallas Baptist, rising sophomore from Mansfield, Texas. His average was teetering around 300 for much of the year. Had a rough series earlier this week at Bend, 1 for 13 against the Elks. Started 0 for 10, went 1 for 5 last night and scored a run. The 0-1. Inside, a ball and a strike. Schlegel represented the Black Bears in the 2024 West Coast League All-Star Game. Schlegel went 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a sac fly. Strike 2. Catching the bottom of the zone. 1-2 on Schlegel. Schlegel had a couple of teammates from DBU on the Black Bears this year. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Schlegel goes down looking, 1 away. And following the punch out, that brings up the left fielder, Cody Estes. Estes, the Arizona native, rising sophomore at South Mountain Community College. Estes hitting 169 on the summer. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The Black Bears coming to tonight's game 5-10 in the second half in West Coast League play. The Ridgefield 13-3. A blistering start. Has Ridgefield in the hunt for a playoff spot. And if the season ended today, Ridgefield would hold the final wild card spot. They have a 6-game lead up on Yakima Valley. The Black Bears a game behind them, 7 games out of the playoffs. 2 balls and a strike to Estes. And the Black Bears, with 12 games to go, counting tonight, need a lot of wins and some things to go right for Cowlitz to make their back-to-back playoff appearances. 2-1 for Magdaleno. Down low, 3 balls and a strike. On deck is Keaton Grady. Magdaleno, his 3-1 pitch. Lined. Oh, a leaping grab at second base by Takata. Robin Estes of a base hit. 2 down in the bottom of the first. Nice play by Takata. Leaping up and taking a hit away. Let's meet the Ridgefield defense. In left field, Ryder Cutlip, Desan Harrison center, Hunter Kashke in right field. Around the infield, Nick Holm at third base, Julian Nunez from Pepperdine at shortstop, Taylor Takata at second, and Richard Tejeda at first base. Luke Iverson from Utah Valley behind the plate doing the catching. Fouling off the first pitch is Grady. 0-1 to Grady. Grady teammates with Black Bear center fielder Dylan Schlegel. J.J. Kennett was on the DBU roster last year, transferring to Baylor. He joined the boys up here in Cowlitz. He left the team last week. The 0-2. Outside, a ball and 2 strikes. Grady didn't play in last night's loss to the Elks. Went 3 for 5 on Wednesday night. 1 for 4 on Tuesday night. The Black Bears were swept in Bend. Devastating series to their playoff hopes. 2-2, 2 away. The Black Bears, I touched on it earlier, need a lot to go their way, and it starts with racking up the wins, doing what they can. Magdaleno is 2-2 out of the stretch. Fouled back to the netting. Grady 5'7", 170 pounds, an Elgin, Texas native. 2 away. Bottom 1. Magdaleno looking in. The 2-2 from the righty. Tapped out of the glove of Iverson. Yep, let's meet the umpiring crew. Isaac McAllister behind the plate, and William Macareno controlling the bases. And we'll get ready for another 2-2 to Grady. On deck is Bronson Neve. Outside for ball 3. No score in the bottom of the first inning. Schlegel struck out. Estes lined out to second. Grady flies the 2-2 or 3-2 out of play. And we'll get ready for another 3-2 to Grady. 2 outs and nobody on. Magdaleno on the rubber. His 3-2 fouled off. Still 3-2. Magdaleno appeared in 12 games on the mound for Hawaii. He made 4 starts for the Rainbow Warriors. Down and in. And Grady reaches on a 2-out walk. That brings up the cleanup man, Bronson Neve. Bronson Neve to the plate. Neve steps in with a runner on first and 2 outs. What a season he's had. Bronson Neve hitting .311 on the season. Dribbling it off the bat. It's going to be a tough play. Takata on the run. Not in time. And Bronson Neve, who's done it all, leads the team in RBIs, ABs. Legs out, an infield single. And a hit machine. Bronson Neve continues his strong second half. And beyond the second half, The last month and a half, 2 months of the season, since around mid-June, Bronson Neves has been a different hitter. And now 2 runners on for Shea Bowen. Neves at first base, Grady's at second. Shea Bowen, the Lubbock Christian Chaparral, stepping in. Swinging at the first pitch and fouling it off near the concession stand, the most congested part of the stadium on the left side. Near the party deck, beyond the bleachers. A good crowd on hand for this Columbia River Cup battle. A rivalry game. A game the community loves to be a part of. Ridgefield leads the season series 3-1. The 0-1 to Bowen. Fouled off again. Shades down to the count 0-2. Bowen in right field tonight. Bowen played in 2 of the 3 games against Bend earlier this week. Games 2 and 3, 1 for 3 last night's game. Skies the curveball, shallow right field. Cutlip taking a couple steps in. He's under it to make the catch and end the inning. And the Black Bears leave a couple runners on to end the first inning. After 1, no score in this Columbia River Cup between the Raptors and the Black Bears.
Call WeatherGuard.
577-7200.
WeatherGuard!
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
The best part of your next beach getaway is that Fiber Federal Credit Union has plenty of branches along the Oregon coast. Access your Fiber account at thousands of credit union branches and ATMs nationwide. FiberCU.com. Banking made easy. Black Bears Baseball is also brought to you by Guest House Inn and Suites. With the great reviews and affordable rates, Guest House is the official hospitality sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. Enjoy a getaway with the amenities you expect this summer. Call 360-414-5953 or Google Guest House in Kelso. Top of the second. No score between Ridgefield and Cowlitz. Luke Iverson gets things started for Ridgefield, followed by Justin Stransky and Richard Tejeda. Iverson, the cleanup hitter. Ridgefield went down 1-2-3, 3 ground outs in the top of the first. Crodell's 0-1. Fouled off through the netting and sneaking through a crease into the crowd. Iverson, St. George, Utah native from Utah Valley, hitting .305 on the season. Crodell's 0-2. He's hit hard, left center field, hanging up into the gap. Schlegel moves to his right to make the catch. Iverson flies out to center for out number 1 in the top of the second. That brings up Justin Stransky. Stransky, the DH from Fresno State. 1 out and nobody on for Stransky. Crodell's first pitch, swing and a miss. Stransky back in his old stomping grounds. He spent 2 seasons at Lower Columbia College. Taking strike 2, down in the count 0-2. Lower Columbia College plays their home games at David Story Field, also the home of the Black Bears. The 0-2, swing and a miss. A 3-pitch strikeout. 2 outs in the top of the second. Stransky's the first strikeout victim for Crodell. And Crodell is grooving early on in his final start with the Black Bears. 5 up and 5 down. This brings up another Southern California native, Richard Tejeda, fouling off the first pitch. Crodell from Villa Park in Orange County. Tejeda from Riverside. Tejeda, the USC commit, Southern Cal Trojan. Crodell up at UC Santa Barbara, not too far up the coast. Swinging and missing at the breaking ball. 0-2 to Tejeda. Tejeda hitting .315 on the season and 92 at-bats. Crodell's 0-2. Tejeda watches it. Sneak through Allen's legs. Now 1-2. Top second. 2 out, 2 away. Tejeda staying alive, fouling off the 1-2 pitch. Tejeda spent 1 season at Riverside Community College, transferring to the Trojans, joining USC in their first season in the Big Ten. And Tejeda held up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Allen appealed down to first base, trying to get a chase. First base umpire, William Macareno, confirms he held up. 2-2. Crodell, his pitch is lined into the gap in left center. That will get down and skip up against the wall. And a 2-out double for Tejeda. First hit of the game for the Raptors. And a 2-out double puts Tejeda at second. First base runner and hit for the Black Bears. And the Raptors still alive in this top of the second inning. That brings up the left fielder, Ryder Cutlip. Ryder Cutlip, the Gonzaga commit from Meridian, Idaho. Steps in for the first time with the runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Bouncing the first pitch, he sees the shortstop. Mendez throwing on the run in time. Mendez helping out his teammate Crodell, getting the Black Bears out of the second inning. Crodell works around a 2-out double. Middle of the second here in Longview. The Black Bears and the Raptors still scoreless.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Jonathan Mendez made a nice play at shortstop, throwing on the run. To end the top of the second inning, he gets the Black Bears started in the home half. Taking a curveball inside for ball 1. Mendez, the Inglewood, California native, a key contributor to a Gauchos team, UCSB, that hosted their first regional since 2015. Taking strike 1. 1-1 to Mendez. Mendez in 243 in the season for Cowlitz. Chopper up the middle. Takata standing behind second base, thrown over to first base. A low throw dug up by Tejeda. One away in the bottom of the second. And that typically would have been a base hit had Takata not been shaded towards the middle. Not hit very hard, but would have snuck through if Takata would have been playing straight up at second base. But one away for Caleb Rozier. What a start Rozier has had. Rozier sizzling at the plate for the Black Bears. In 6 games, he has 5 multi-hit games. Rozier starting off 10 for 22. But he takes strike one on the 1-0 pitch. Rozier from Park University Gilbert plays for Black Bears head coach down in Arizona. Kelly Stinnett called him up a couple weeks ago and told him that we needed an outfielder. He said it did not take a lot of convincing to get him to fly across the country from his native Florida. Rozier from Jacksonville. He's made previous pit stops in his career at Wayland Baptist and Northeastern Junior College. Magdalena's 2-1. Downstairs for ball 3. Game 1 of 3 between the Raptors and the Black Bears, the Columbia River Cup. Always an exciting matchup by those in and around the community. The two teams just located about 35 minutes apart on a good day. And the 3-1 pitch is low and in. Rozier's on base with a 1-out walk. That brings up the third baseman, Jace Nagler.
Now for the Black Bears, the third baseman, number 32, Jace Nagler.
Jace Nagler step into the plate with 1 out and a runner on first. Nagler from Redmond, Oregon, near Bend. Drove down himself to pick up a couple of things that he needs. Nagler's familiar with Longview, plays at Lower Columbia College. Very familiar with this ballpark, David Story Field, home of the Red Devils. Fouling off the first pitch. 0-1 to Nagler. Nagler 1 for 9 in 3 games on the season for Cowlitz. Magdalena's 0-1 inside. A ball and a strike. That pitch ran inside. Nagler teammates with Black Bears infielder Ren Cecil at LCC. They play for assistant coach Shane McCarroll. McCarroll on staff for the Red Devils. 1-1, 1 away. Rozier's at first base. Rozier taking off, hit and run. One hopper to Nunez, steps on second, throws over to first for an inning-ending double play. The hit and run was on, but it plays perfectly for Ridgefield. An inning-ending 6-3 double play. No score after 2 in this Columbia River Cup.
It is a great time to head over to the concession stand.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Service is a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. Harbor is dedicated to supporting the local entrepreneurs that provide jobs in their communities, bring convenience to business.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
When you're traveling Spirit Lake Highway, stop by Drew's Grocery for the food, beverages, and now serving Chevron gas you're looking for. See the weekly ad at familyfoodstores.com/Tootle and find Drew's Grocery and Service on Facebook. The grocery store has been a staple of the Tootle and Silver Lake communities for nearly 85 years. Serving is one of the last stops for visitors heading east to Mount St. Helens. Welcome back to David Story Field in Longview, Washington. Top of the third inning. No score between Ridgefield and Cowlitz. I'm Jack Conley bringing you Black Bears baseball. The Black Bears are beginning their final homestand of the season. Make sure to come out. The Black Bears will play through the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. First pitch tomorrow at 6:35 and 1:05 on Sunday. Kids free Sunday. Kids 12 and under get in free with their parents' purchase of a ticket. And then their final home series of the season, Tuesday against the Pickles. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all games starting at 6:35 Pacific time. 8-9-1, due up for Ridgefield in the top of the third. Crodell misses low and away for ball one to Nick Holm. Nick Holm from Linfield College, D3 University in Oregon. Crodell's 1-0. Lined up the middle, but Schlegel's there to clean it up. One away in the top of the third. And coming to the plate is a shortstop from Pepperdine, Julian Nunez.
Now hitting for the Raptors, the shortstop, number 15, Julian Nunez.
Nunez, another California native from the city of Encinitas. Plays at Pepperdine. Crodell from Villa Park. Plays at UC Santa Barbara. Nunez in 220 on the year. Yanks the first pitch foul off the sidewall. Two and a third scoreless innings from Crodell, making his final start of the season for the Black Bears. 1-1. The previous pitch missing outside. Nunez started his college career at San Diego City College. Spent 2 seasons with the Knights. Played in 74 games through 2 seasons. Hit .340 collectively with 97 hits. Crodell's 1-2. Fouled back to the netting.
Great job, Cannon. Keep it up.
No score between the Raptors and the Black Bears. Ridgefield leads the season series 3-1. These two teams met a couple of weeks ago. Earlier this month in a series that was all Raptors. The Black Bears had leads in 2 of the 3 games, but the Raptors took the first game 8-5, game 2 10-4, and then a 16-8 beatdown. But the score ended up being a lot closer than it was. Sharp ground ball to third, Nagler over to first, 2 down. And back to the top of the order. Here's Taylor Takata. Takata's 0 for 1 with the ground out to first.
Back to the top of their lineup with second base.
2 outs in the top of the third.
Takata.
The first pitch to Takata. Missing low and away. Ball 1. Takata held up. Takata, Hawaii commit. Spent 1 season at Orange Coast College. Take strike 1. Hitting .276 on the summer. 32 games. Just shy of 30 hits. 29 on the season. The 1-1. Downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Takata second on the team in runs scored with 28. And leading the team with walks with 28. Swing and a miss. Off balance swing on the off-speed pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Nobody on base in the top of the third inning. The lefty Takata steps back into the box. Crodell takes a breath. The fastball up and away. 3-2 to Takata. No score on a cool night here in Longview. 81 degrees with 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing in from left center field. The 3-2. Low and away. Gets past Allen. Takata reaches on a 2-out walk. And that brings up the center fielder, Desan Harris.
Now ready for the Raptors, the center fielder, number 12.
Harris is 0 for 1. Like Takata, he grounded out to first in the first inning. The first pitch to the Ridgefield center fielder is high for ball one. Harris had multi-hit games in games 1 and 2 against the Black Bears in Ridgefield earlier this month. Played in only 5 games this past season for the Sooners. 1 for 5 and 5 ABs. Hit 200 on the season. A highly touted recruit from Texas. Top 500 overall national prospect. The 1-0. Low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Both teams with 1 hit apiece. No score in the top of the third. At first base is Takata. The 2-0 running on the pitch, Takata. Dug out by Allen. Wild throw. Good snag by Mendez, keeping that ball out of the outfield. Mendez rushing across second base. A wild throw. Mendez keeping that ball and making sure that Takata stays at second. Takata steals second. Crodell looks there before coming home. And he missed upstairs for ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks given up by Crodell. And that brings up the 3-hole hitter, Hunter Kashke.
Number 24, Hunter Kashke.
And the big bat in this lineup. Kashke at the plate with 2 runners on. 2 away in the top of the third. The first pitch curveball is in there for strike 1. Kashke leading the Raptors in batting average with 351. 31 runs scored and homers. Second in the West Coast League with 6 bombs on the season. He pops it up right side. Running after it is Neve. He runs out of room. It flies out of play. It's 0-2 to Kashke. Crodell in front of Kashke, 0-2. Harris is at first base. Takata's at second. The 0-2 to Kashke. Ball 1 outside. Kashke's 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. Runner is not being held on. Crodell looking to second. Curveball smacked up the middle into center field. Takata's being waved around. The throw from Schlegel, not in time. And the Black Bears take a 1-0 lead on a 2-out RBI single from Kashke. Kashke driving in another run. RBI number 24. And 2-out walks come back to bite Crodell. Kashke met that breaking pitch, found the fat part of the bat, and sent it up the middle.
Iverson.
Good piece of hitting by Kashke. Ridgefield in front, 1-0. And that brings up another weapon at the plate, Luke Iverson. 1-0. Black Bears pitching coach Justin Parrish out to talk to Crodell. He started this inning strong. Had a line out to center and a ground out to third. But after back-to-back 2-out walks, Kashke comes to the plate and drives in a run on a single up the middle. Kashke talking to Crodell. The Black Bears down a run. A.J. Crodell making his final start of the season for the Black Bears. Crodell started his 4th game of the year. It's a 2.32 ERA. Fresh off 5-inning scoreless outing, or 1-run outing. Gave up 2 walks and 2 hits. His longest outing of the year. His previous high was 4 2/3 against Yakima Valley back on July 2nd. But the Raptors take a 1-0 lead in the top of the 3rd inning. Justin Parrish is back into the dugout. Crodell does not want to mess around with Iverson. Iverson hitting .305 in the season. Tied for the team lead with 9 doubles. Taking ball 1. Or 2 balls and no strikes, excuse me. The ball issued before the mound visit. Iverson's 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Crodell looking to second. The 2-0, swing and a miss. Lefty on righty matchup here. Iverson the lefty, Crodell the righty. Kashke's get first base. Harris is at second. The 2-1. Sent foul to the left side near the parking lot. Two and 2 to Iverson. 2 away. Crodell on the rubber. Standing on the first base side. He kicks and deals. 2-2, swing and a miss. Iverson goes down swinging to end the top of the 3rd inning. But back-to-back 2-out walks. Sets up an RBI single from Kashke to give Ridgefield a 1-0 lead. Middle of 3 here in Cowlitz. Ridgefield up 1-0.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Call WeatherGuard.
577-7200. WeatherGuard!
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to cowlitzblackbears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's cowlitzblackbears.com.
Les Schwab Tires is proud to sponsor the Cowlitz Black Tires, Wheels, and Safety Services. Les Schwab is here for you. Visit leschwab.com or stop by. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Ridgefield took a 1-0 lead in the road half of this inning. Off a 2-out RBI single from Hunter Kashke. Ben Allen leads off the bottom of the 3rd for Cowlitz. Allen, the Portland commit, behind the plate doing the catching. Playing in his first home game as a Black Bear. Fouling off the first pitch. Allen, the Salem native, graduated from McNary High School. 0-1. The Black Bears scoreless so far, but a good start to the bottom of the 3rd. A line shot through the 3-4 hole into right field. Allen getting the Black Bears going. And back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Schlegel.
Black Bears back to the double lineup with center fielder number 36, Dylan Schlegel.
Schlegel's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He went down looking back in the first inning. Curveball misses inside, 1-0. And that base hit by Allen marks the first time the Black Bears have had their leadoff man reach safely. Pickoff attempt to first base, not in time. Schlegel hitting .288 on the season. Schlegel been with the Black Bears the entire summer. A rarity in summer ball with the constant changing nature, guys coming in and out throughout the season. And Schlegel been a presence in this locker room. Joined the Black Bears during the first month. Staying with them. I'll have to confirm how long he'll be with the Black Bears. But he's been a reliable force in this lineup. A staple in center field. 2-1. Taking a curveball downstairs. 3 balls and a strike. On deck is Cody Estes. The Black Bears trail 1-0, bottom 3, nobody out. Ben Allen at first base. Just leans back to first base. He might have had a 2-step lead if best. 3-1. Magdaleno. 3-1 is lifted into right center field. Kashke calls off Harris. Makes the catch, a high fly ball. 2 down in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Or 1 down, excuse me. 1 away. That brings up the left fielder, Cody Estes.
Now ready for the Black Bears, the left fielder, number 18, Cody Estes.
Estes stepping in for the 2nd time tonight. Put good wood on a pitch in his first at-bat, lined out to the 2nd baseman. Takata made a leaping grab to rob him of a hit. First pitch missing, low and away. 1-0 to Estes. Estes' family, his mom, stepdad, brother, and his girlfriend all visited him earlier this week in Bend. Down in the count, 0-2, or 2-0. Magdaleno wanted that pitch. 2-0 to Estes. At first base is Allen. He led off this inning with a base hit. Taking strike 1 is Estes. Estes hitting 169 on the season. The 2-1. Off the plate for ball 3. Taking his lead at first is Allen. Righty on righty matchup. Magdaleno's 3-1. Watched for ball 4. 2 runners on and 1 out for Keaton Grady. Estes has walked on 5 pitches. That brings up the 2nd baseman. Grady walked in his first plate appearance. Grady studying sports management at DBU. Allen's at 2nd base. Estes is at first. Grady swings and misses at the first pitch. Grady hitting .321 on the year. Raptors in front 1-0, but the Black Bears have 2 runners on. 1 out. The 0-1 pitch lifted high in the air, left side, foul territory. Running over and looping over is Nick Holm. Making the catch. He nearly overran it, but he adjusts accordingly to make the catch for out number 2. And now 2 outs for Bronson Neve.
The first baseman, number 11, Bronson Neve.
He's 1 for 1. He did infield single back in the first inning. Two runners on, 2 outs. Bronson Neve, line drive, foul ball. That could have drove in both runs. 0-1 to Neve, who added to a team-leading 42 hits, now 43. What a season he has had. Estes at first, Allen at second, 2 away, bottom 3. And the curveball bends just below the zone for ball 1. 1-1 to Neve. If Bronson Neve can get on here, Shea Bowen will come to the plate. Neve in the cleanup spot for the Black Bears, the 1-1 pitch. His breaking ball misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Both teams with 2 hits each. Neve has one of them. Runners on first and second, the 2-1. Neve chasing a pitch up and inside. Tipping it into the glove of Iverson. The count's now 2-2. 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. Magdalena's 2-2 misses just outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. A payoff pitch coming to Neve. The 3-2, runners go. High fly ball, right side, out of play. And we'll get ready for another 3-2. Magdalena's 3-2. Curveball bounced foul into the bleachers. Bouncing back off the net right before the bleachers. And we'll get ready for another 3-2. Magdaleno comes set, takes a breath. The pitch inside, it got him. Neve is hit, and that will load up the bases for Bowen. Bronson Neve hit on the side on a 3-2 pitch. It would have been ball 4. Now the bases are loaded for Shea Bowen. Luke Iverson going to the mound to chat with Magdaleno. This inning started with a leadoff base hit. Allen singled through the right side. Schlegel flew out to right field. Estes walked. Grady fouled out to the third baseman. Bronson Neve was just hit by the pitch. And here is Shea Bowen. Can he get the Black Bears on the board? Bowen hitting .243 in the season. Magdaleno's first pitch is fouled off. Bowen with 17 RBIs. Hits in both games he played in against the Elks. The 0-1. Fastball outside, 1-1. And I could hear some Raptors fans wanting that call. 1-1. Magdaleno kicks and deals. The 1-1 misses away. 2 balls and a strike. Neves at first base, Estes is at second, and Allen's at third. The Black Bears down a run. Fly ball, left center field. Harris moving to his right. Makes the catch in the gap, and the Black Bears leave him loaded to end the third inning. After 1, Ridgefield leads Cowlitz 1-0.
Hi, this is Mike from Decatur Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Decatur Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Decatur Toyota, believe in nice.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
We've called Longview home for over 30 years. We're different from the big guys because we're a small Southwest Washington company that's involved in our community. We understand the needs of today's small to medium-sized business and go that extra mile to keep you up and running. Toshiba, Canon, Samsung, HP, Ricoh, and Sharp are just a few of the makes that we service. We service just about any copier or laser printer. Our prices can't be beat. We are committed to providing the best value for the money. Office System. Top of the fourth inning. The Raptors scored a run in the third inning. The Black Bears threatened in the bottom half, but couldn't come through and left the bases loaded. Welcome back to David Story Field in Longview, Washington. West Coast League action on a cool summer Friday night. Crodell back on the mound, missing up and in. Ball 1 to Justin Stransky. Stransky, the Fresno State Bulldog, 0 for 1 in this game with a strikeout. Both teams with 2 hits apiece. Ridgefield turned it into a run last inning. The 1-0. Tipped foul, 1-1. 1-1 to Stransky. And there's a constant changing nature that goes on in summer baseball. Guys coming in and out throughout the roster. But the Black Bears have undergone a lot of changes in the past couple of weeks as Stransky jams this one into left field, taking a hop in front of Estes. So Stransky leads off the top of the fourth inning with a base hit. Stransky's on for the first time tonight. And for the first time, the Raptors have their leadoff man aboard. But the Black Bears have had a lot of changes. Just a couple of the names that have left the team over the past week or so. Isaac Vasquez, Jonathan Mendez. He'll be leaving after tonight. J.J. Kennett, Rowan Kelly, Nick Silva. The list goes on and on. But the Black Bears have also had a lot of additions over the past couple weeks. Just a couple of players who've made their debut in the past calendar week, 7 days ago. Sam Canton, the outfielder. Ryan Clark behind the plate. Warren Rose, a big lefty from Chemeketa. Gavin Gard, who had a phenomenal start last week. Cole Stuckey and Jace Nagler. So all these guys joining the team late in the year. And the Black Bears, who've gone through peaks and valleys this season, it can't be a good thing to get some fresh blood in the clubhouse. The Black Bears swept the Sweets last weekend. They were just swept by the Elks on the road in a game that they led. Two of the 3 losses they led late in the game. The Black Bears lost by 1 run on Tuesday night and last night. The Black Bears swept. The losses made their path to the playoffs a lot more challenging. 0-1 to Tejeda. What a start to the second half that the Raptors have done. The Raptors started off the second half with 13 consecutive victories. Swinging and missing is Tejeda. Tejeda, the first hit of the game for the Raptors, back in the second inning. A double that skipped up against the wall in left center field. At first base is Stransky. Ground ball, sharp ground ball to Neve. Steps on the bag, he throws to Neve. At second, Mendez with the tag. And a 6-3 double play. Crodell needed that. 2 away, top of the fourth.
Batting for the Raptors, the left fielder, number 28, Ryder Cutlip.
That brings up the left fielder, Ryder Cutlip. One another Cutlip. Cutlip 6 feet, 6'2", 225-pound left-hander batter, outfielder, Meridian, Idaho native. Top-ranked outfielder in the state of Idaho. Rolls this one towards shortstop. Mendez over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down in the fourth. Crodell throws up a 0. Home half of the fourth coming up. The Raptors lead the Black Bears 1-0.
If you're an active military or veteran,
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Do you like free food? If you order through the McDonald's app, you earn points towards free sandwiches and more. Plus, they have daily deals to help you save. You can even complete your order using the app and skip the drive-thru line by using the curbside option. I'm loving it. Your locally owned McDonald's of Longview and Woodland are hiring with competitive wages. Once employed with McDonald's, you'll have the opportunity to receive scholarship money towards your college education with their Archways to Opportunity program. Simply text the word APPLY to 38,000, and we hope to have you join our friendly teams. Bottom four in this Columbia River Cup from Longview, Washington. The Raptors lead the Black Bears 1-0. Jonathan Mendez leads off the home half of the fourth inning, followed by Caleb Rozier and Jace Nagler. 1-0 to Mendez. Mendez fouls off the 1-0 pitch. Mendez, a shortstop from UC Santa Barbara, playing in his final game for the Black Bears tonight. Magdalena's 1-1, misses low, 2 balls and a strike. Mendez will be leaving and returning to his native Southern California, living in Inglewood in the LA area. He'll be getting summer school for UC Santa Barbara next week. 3 balls and a strike to Mendez. Mendez is 0 for 1 to the ground out to short. 3-1. Softly bounced foul to the third base side. 3-2 to Mendez. On deck's Caleb Rozier. The Black Bears down 1-0. Ridgefield scored a run in the top of the third. Magdalena's 3-2 is skied to the right side. Tejeda calls off Takata, backtracking, making the catch for out number 1. Mendez pops out to first. The DH Rozier steps in. He walked in his first plate appearance. Rozier, 6'4", 191 pounds, from Jacksonville, Florida. Magdaleno gets ahead with the first pitch fastball for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Downstairs, a ball and a strike. Rozier hit .336 this past season for Park University Gilbert. 44 hits, scored 42 runs, and drove in 26. Line drive, right field, hanging up for Kashke to make a catch running in. Working towards the line and moving to his left. 2 away in the bottom of the fourth inning. Nice play by Kashke. That brings up the third baseman, Jace Nagler. Nagler steps in. He's 0 for 1 with the ground out tonight. Squaring to bunt. Gets it down up the third base line, but it rolls foul. Wisely touched in foul territory by the third baseman, Holm. Jace Nagler started the season with the Northwest Star Nighthawks, the feeder team for the Raptors and the Black Bears. In 12 games, he had 12 hits. To hit .292, had a team-leading dozen hits. Also drove in 4 runs. Had a 1-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio. Something you love to see in an era of the game where strikeouts seem to be reaching highs each and every season. Nagler down in the count 0-2. Nagler plays at Lower Columbia College. Going into his sophomore season. The 0-2. Soft little dribbler. Going to be a tough play for home. He throws on the run. The throw takes the first baseman Tejeda off the bag. And Nagler's on with an infield single. Nagler with his first hit of the game. He's on for the first time tonight, extending this bottom of the fourth inning.
The catcher, number 12, Ben Allen.
That brings up the 9-hole hitter, Ben Allen. Black Bears down 1-0. Curveball taken for strike one. The Black Bears catcher singled in his first trip. Nagler's back in safely. Allen poked a base hit to right field. Now he's down in the count 0-2. 2 away in the bottom of the fourth inning. Black Bears down a run. Nagler's at first base. The 0-2 from Magdaleno. Low for ball one. Magdaleno walked off the mound like he just recorded strike three. 1-2. Magdaleno on the mound. Nagler takes off. The pitch is low for ball two. The throw to second in time. And Iverson throws out Nagler to end the bottom of the fourth inning. Magdaleno's gone through 4 scoreless innings. We're going to the 5th inning. Ridgefield leads Cowlitz 1-0.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Call WeatherGuard 577-7200. WeatherGuard.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
We are rolling along here at David Story Field. Top of the 5th inning between the Black Bears hosting the Raptors. Ridgefield leads Cowlitz 1-0. The third baseman, Nick Holm, leads off the top of the 5th. A slow roller up the middle, booted by Grady. And the inning will start off with a leadoff error. Grady made the play on the run. When he went to transfer, could not field it cleanly, and a leadoff error to start the top of the 5th inning. E4, the official ruling. That brings up the 9-hole hitter, Julian Nunez. Nunez, the shortstop, is 0 for 1 with a ground out to third. Back in the third. Nunez from Pepperdine, 5'10", 175 pounds. Codell's 1-0. Nunez squaring to bunt, gets it down up the third base line. Fielded by Crodell. He flips to knee, one away. Advancing to second base is home. Nunez dropping down the sack bunt. And a runner in scoring position with the top of the order coming to the plate. Taylor Takata, 0 for 1 tonight. Grounded out in the first. He walked and scored in the third. The only run of the game tonight. Takata stepping in with 1 out and a runner on second base. Holmes at second. The first pitch is low. Allen kept it in front of him. A.J. Crodell, 4 innings, 1 run given up, 3 hits. Crodell retired 5 of the first 6 hitters he faced. Back-to-back walks with 2 outs in the third inning. Came around to score on the RBI single from Kashke. The 1-0. Off the plate, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0. 72 degrees here in Longview, Washington. The sun going down. The lights have been turned on. Still bright here. A lot of shadows, specifically on the left side of the infield. But now 3-0 to Takata. Holmes at second base. Top of the 5th inning, 1 away. Ball 4. Takata's walked on 4 pitches. 2 runners on for Deshaun Harris. Ben Allen going out to have a chat with Crodell. Crodell made 2 appearances this season for the Gauchos. 2 innings pitched under his belt. Crodell told me one of the biggest things he took away from this season was the mentality game. Just learned so much about how to handle himself and what goes on upstairs. And the mound visit. Charge to Allen. What a season it was for the Gauchos. First regional appearance since 2015. They fell in the regional final to the Oregon Ducks. But big expectations in Santa Barbara. 1-0 to Harris. It's a wild pitch. It goes to the backstop. Both runners move up. Runners at second and third. And a wild pitch takes away the double play. Or the usual double play, at least. Now Takata at second base and Holmes at third. 1-0, 1 away. Harris at the plate. The 1-0 pitch low. It gets off the glove of Allen. Allen keeping it close to him. 2 balls and no strikes. And now 6 consecutive balls from Crodell. 2-0. The pitch to Harris. High for ball 3. 7 consecutive balls. And Crodell's in danger of walking the bases loaded. The 3-0 to Harris. Outside for ball 4. Back-to-back 4-pitch walks. Loads up the bases for Hunter Kashke. And a flashback to the third inning. Kashke broke this tie with an RBI single up the middle. Back-to-back walks. And Justin Parrish out to the mound again.
Get the latest local news and notices at TDN.com.
And there appears to be nobody throwing off the mound right now. We see a pitcher getting loose with some J-bounds. But we'll keep an eye on the Black Bears bullpen as the Black Bears just sent a representative down from the dugout to the bullpen to relay the message. Now there is an arm getting warm, up and throwing. But the bases are loaded with 1 out and the Black Bears trailing 1-0. Yanni Castro jogging out of the mound. The most used reliever. He leads the team in appearances. Castro going down there. So we'll see if we see Yanni tonight or when we see him. Castro leading the Black Bears with 13 appearances on the season. Been with the Black Bears the entire way. It's been a long summer. Game 43 in West Coast League play. 47 overall. The Black Bears 4-0 in non-league play. But the bases are loaded to Hunter Kashke, taking ball one inside. Harris at first base, Takata at second, Holmes at third. Kashke's 1 for 2. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Had an RBI single up the middle back in the third inning. Now 10 consecutive balls from Crodell. The 2-0. Lifted in the air, left field. Estes coming in front, lining himself up, makes the catch, tagging up his home. But a strike from Estes, keeping home at third base. Estes showing off the arm in left field, keeping a run off the board. Now 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Kashke can't get the run in. Can Iverson come through for the Raptors?
For the Raptors, the catcher, number 23, Luke Iverson.
Luke Iverson's 0 for 2. The base is loaded with 2 outs. Iverson, the first pitch, swing and a miss. Iverson's flew out and struck out in this game. Bases are loaded. The Raptors lead 1-0. 0-1. Bends low, a ball and a strike. This inning started with an error. Nunez moved home up to second base. Takata and Harris walked. Kashke just flew out to left. Can Crodell get out of the jam? Fouled back to the netting, 1-2.
That's what we like to see, a good race. Keep it up, boys.
Now 1-2. Bases loaded. Top 5, 2 away. Crodell's 1-2. He slips on the mound. And that pitch floats high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And thankfully, Crodell's okay. That risk of an ankle injury. Crodell looks all right. Gets back on the mound. 2-2 to Iverson. And off the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a huge 3-2 on the way. Harris at first, Takata at second, Holm at third, Iverson at the plate, the 3-2, down and in for ball 4. Crodell walks a run in, and it's 2-0 Ridgefield. An RBI walk for Iverson.
Number 6, Justin Stransky.
RBI 25. Tying Kashke with the team lead. Both their leaders extending their RBI total for Ridgefield. But that brings up Justin Stransky, a slow ground ball up the middle. It's going to sneak through into center field. Coming around from seconds, Iverson. And scoring, Harris makes it 4-0. And that ball was not hit hard at all. Just snuck through Mendez and Grady into center. And out from the dugout is Kelly Stinnett. And that will be it for A.J. Crodell.
He's been providing quality physical rehabilitation services to clients throughout Southwest Washington. Now Black Bears partner with exceptional combined professional experience.
And the Raptors with 3 runs here in the 4th. Scoring from second. And Stransky delivering the 2-run single. That will be it for Crodell. 4 2/3 innings. He leaves 2 runners on. We'll step aside to meet the new Black Bears reliever when we come back. Ridgefield in front, 4-0 with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Out of the bullpen to pitch for the Black Bears is Cale Hammer. The lefty from Gonzaga, 6'3", 220 pounds, making his 12th appearance on the season. He last pitched 3 days ago on Tuesday in the 6-5 loss, 2 scoreless innings on the road against the Elks. He inherits runners on first and second, 2 away. The first batter he'll face is Richard Tejeda, the Southern Cal commit. 1 for 2 in this game. 1-0 to Tejeda. Crodell had 2 walks in this inning. One of the runs was unearned in the 5th. 3 runs so far. The Black Bears down 4-0. And the slider catches the inside part of the zone, 1-1. Cale Hammer did not pitch in his first year as a Bulldog. Redshirted in 2024 from Snohomish. Graduated from Snohomish High School last season. The 1-1 is fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to Tejeda. Ridgefield in front, 4-0. Tejeda, a catcher, playing first base tonight. Hammer looks to Iverson at second. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Bounces in front of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stransky at first. Iverson's at second. 2 away in the top of the 5th. Hammer looks in. His 2-2. Jam shot, right field, taking a hop, making a beat on it is Grady to make the catch. The Raptors bounce the Black Bears starter from the game. Cale Hammer comes in to shut the door at the top of the 5th, but not before the Raptors add 3 runs, 2 of them earned. The Raptors leave 2 runners on base. We're halfway home. Going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ridgefield leads Cowlitz 4-0.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Winner of the gift basket drawing is Judy Jordan. Judy Jordan, congratulations, Judy. Go straight to the Fiber Federal booth and collect your second prize before the bottom of the fifth inning. Judy Jordan, congratulations on the win.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Listen.
Number 12, Ben Ellen.
Welcome back to David Story Field. Bottom of the fifth inning. The Black Bears trailing the Raptors 4-0. Hi, everybody. I'm Jack Conley. Game 1 of 3 between these two teams. The Raptors can lock up the 2024 Columbia River Cup with a win here tonight. They lead the series 3-1. Taking the looping breaking ball inside for ball one is Ben Allen. Allen continuing his at-bat that was abruptly cut short to end the top of the fourth inning. Curveball inside, 2-0. 2-0 to Allen. He singled back in the third. The Black Bears could use another leadoff base hit. On the ground to second. Takata sets his feet and throws over to first for out number 1. Back to the top of the order. Here's Dylan Schlegel. Schlegel coming to the plate. The Cowlitz center fielder is 0 for 2. Fans, an announcement. Tomorrow is the Kids Dash for Cash. Kids 14 and under will have the opportunity to go on the field and dash for their share of a $1,000 cash prize. The last promotion of the 2024 season. Oh and 1, the usual, or the last scheduled promotion. The usual Kids Free Sunday will be this week, the series finale. Sunday, as always, kids 12 and under get in free with their parents' purchase of a ticket. 1-1 to Schlegel. Breaking ball downstairs. He held up. William Macareno confirms the call. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 to Schlegel. High fly ball. Carrying back to the track, making the catch before backing into the wall is Kashke. And that fly ball hit high in the air, just kept on carrying. Taking Kashke back as far as he could go. But a long fly out for out number 2. And that brings up Cody Estes. Estes 0 for 1 with a line out and a walk. Taking strike 1. 0-1 to Estes. 2 away, nobody on. Black Bears down 4-0. A ball and a strike. 1-1, and there is action in the Ridgefield bullpen. Magdaleno working through this bottom of the 5th inning. 1-2 to Estes. 4 2/3 the scoreless action from Magdaleno. If he gets through the 5th, you wonder, will we see him out for the 6th? The 1-2 fastball off the plate, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ridgefield in front 4-0. They added 3 runs in the top half of this inning. The 2-2 bounces into the catcher Iverson. 3-2. Two away. The 3-2 pitch swung on and missed. Estes strikes out to end the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-2-3 frame for Magdaleno. He's thrown 5 scoreless. We're going to the 6th. Ridgefield leads 4-zip.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Anna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Anna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Anna Toyota, believe in nice.
Seven, 8, 9, due up for Ridgefield. Top of the 6th inning. The Raptors lead the Black Bears 4-0. Ridgefield added 3 runs to their lead in the top of the 5th inning. Bouncing Black Bears starter A.J. Crodell from the ballgame. Cale Hamer came in to record the final out. He induced a pop out from Richard Tejeda. Final stat line for A.J. Crodell, 4 2/3. 4 runs given up, 3 of them earned, 4 hits. A ball and a strike to Ryder Cutlip. Cutlip's 0 for 2. A couple of ground outs to shortstop. 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 to Cutlip. Cutlip hitting .211 for the Raptors. On his way to Spokane. Gonzaga commit, recently graduated from Auahi High School. Swinging and missing. One away in the top of the 6th. The first strikeout for Hammer. That brings up the third baseman, Nick Holm. Holmes 0 for 2 with the line out to center. He reached on an error to get the 5th inning started. The unearned run that came across. Nick Holt from Linfield University. 1-0. The left-hander, his 1-0 pitch is popped up to the right side. Bowen working towards the line, making the catch for out number 2. Two up and 2 down. That brings up the shortstop, Julian Nunez from Pepperdine.
The shortstop, number 15, Julian Nunez.
Nunez from Encinitas, California. The first pitch from Hammer. Way outside. Ricocheting out the backstop. 1-0 to Nunez. Nunez hitting .220 on the year. Nunez played in 2 of the 3 games against the Black Bears earlier this month. Game 1 and 3. Went 3 for 3 in the 16-8 beatdown. That Sunday game, the whole series, a series to forget for the Black Bears. An awful fun series if you're a Raptors fan. 2 balls and a strike. Nunez went 3 for 3 with 3 runs scored, 2 doubles, and 2 RBIs. 2-1. Off the plate, 3 balls and a strike. Black Bears trail 4-0. Game 1 of 3. The Cowlitz side of the Columbia River Cup. Ridgefield swept all 3 games a couple weeks ago. Nunez reaches on a 2-out walk. And back to the top of the order. Taylor Takata's coming to the plate.
Raptors back to the top of their lineup with second baseman number 43, Taylor Takata.
Takata's been walked in his past 2 plate appearances. Both times he's come around to score. Takata grounded out to the first baseman in the first inning. Nice pitcher fielding practice from Crodell. Getting over to cover the bag. Bouncing in front of the plate, 1-0. Two away in the top of the 6th. Raptors lead 4-0. The Raptors scored their run in the 3rd. They got their damage started with 2 outs. And similarly, here in the 6th, a walk and a base hit puts 2 runners on. Desan Harris coming to the plate. Desan Harris came to the plate in the 3rd inning. Part of back-to-back walks, the setup, an RBI single from Hunter Kashke. Kashke's on deck. And Takata's on base for the 3rd time. Hammer's first pitch is outside for ball 1. Harris is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. He came around to score last inning. The 1-0 is low for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Takata's at first base, Nunez at second. 2 on and 2 out. Hammer looks in. His 2-0 is high for ball 3. And on deck is Hunter Kashke. Black Bears down 4-0. Ridgefield with 2 runners on, 2 outs, 3-0 to Harris. "3-0. Called for strike 1 on the inside part of the plate. 3-1. Harris has been walked twice already tonight. Takata at first, Nunez at second. Make some room for Harris, and the bases are loaded full of Raptors with Hunter Kashke coming to the plate.
Now batting for the Raptors, the right fielder, number 24, Hunter Kashke.
And Kashke with an RBI already that came in the 3rd inning. Step into the plate in another RBI spot. The bases are loaded with 2 outs for the Raptors' 3-hole hitter. Kashke from Utah Tech, tied for the team lead. The 1-0. Kashke, 24 RBIs on the year. The bases are loaded, the 1-0. Strike 1. Harris at first, Takata at second, Nunez at third. Hammers 1-1, inside. 2 balls and a strike. And the Black Bears desperately needing it out here. Hammers 2-1. Fouled back to the net. 2-2 to Kashke. Kashke's 1 for 3. Grounded out in the first, drove in a run in the 3rd, and flew out to left in the 5th. He had an RBI opportunity in the 5th inning. The bases were loaded, but he flew out to left, not deep enough to get the run in. The 2-2 is outside for ball 3. And another big full count coming. Ridgefield leads 4-0. The 3-2 to Kashke. Runners go inside, ball 4. And the Raptors add another run. It's 5-0 Raptors. And another RBI for Kashke. Now he reties the RBI lead. And the guy he's tied with coming to the plate, Luke Iverson.
The catcher, number 23, Luke Iverson.
Iverson drove in his 25th run of the year. His last at bat, last inning with an RBI walk. Strike 1 to Iverson. Iverson hitting .305 on the season. Hit .269 this past season in 2024 for Utah Valley. Pops up the 0-1. Hammer off the mound, makes the catch, and gets out of the inning. But Ridgefield adds another run. Kashke drives in a run on the RBI walk. Middle of 6 here at David Story Field. Ridgefield in front, 5-0.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that. But at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires. Because more warranty means less worry. And nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Hiroyuki Yamada into the game to relieve Isaiah Magdaleno. Magdaleno went 5 scoreless innings, giving up 3 hits. And the Raptors lead 5-0. Raptors scored a run in the 3rd, 3 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th. And if the Black Bears are going to keep giving up runs, they're going to need to score something here to keep pace. Ridgefield, the hottest team in the West Coast League. Winners of 13 of the last 16 games. Yamada, 6'2", 210-pound right-hander from Japan. Pitched at Mount Hood Community College in Gresham, Oregon. 1 year of eligibility left. Yamada's pitched in 3 games. 2 of them been starts. Coming out of the bullpen here this evening. Having a 5-run lead. Starting off, Keaton Grady with ball 1. Grady's 0 for 1. He walked in his first plate appearance and fouled out to third base in the 3rd. 3-4-5, due up for Cowlitz. Grady fouling off the 1-0. Yamada with a sinker at 85-87. He's topped 89 in a previous outing. 76-79 sweeper and an 80 to 83 mile an hour splitter. The 1-1 lined into right center field. Harris moves over to his left to make the catch. One away in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that brings up the first baseman, Bronson Neve. Neve's been on base twice already, singling in the first. He was hit by a pitch in the third. 1-0 from the Submariner, Yamada. The 1-0 to Neve. The sidearm misses 2-0, and an interesting windup from Yamada. Lifts his glove above his head. Takes a step back with his left leg, or his right leg. Releasing. Submarine down in the count, 3-0. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Yamamoto finds the zone. 3-1. On deck is Shea Bowen. Lined up the middle. And another multi-hit game for Neve. He is on some run. All Bronson Neve has just hit the baseball. Bronson Neve. Another multi-hit game. 15 multi-hit games in his past 24. What a month of July he has had. That streak started exactly a month ago in Corvallis. The first pitch to Bowen. Low and in for ball 1. Bowen's 0 for 2. A couple of flyouts, flew out to left field on the first and center in the third. The 1-0. Low for ball 2. Neve taking his lead. Bowen flew out in the third with the bases loaded. 2-0, swung on and missed. 2-1 to Shea. Shea graduated from Tumwater High School in 2020, excuse me. Bounced around the college game. Ball 3 inside. Spent 2 seasons at Umpqua Community College in Oregon before transferring to Shasta Community College in California. Just finished up his first season at Lubbock Christian. What a year he had for the Shaps. .338 batting average with a .966 OPS. Yamada's 3-1. Inside for ball 4. And that will put 2 runners on. Bowen at first base. Neves at second. That brings up the shortstop, Jonathan Mendez. But before Mendez will come to the plate, we'll have a mound visit. The first mound visit of the game for the Raptors. The Black Bears have had their opportunities this evening. Back in the 3rd inning, the Black Bears loaded up the bases with 2 outs. Shea Bowen flew out to center. The Black Bears left 2 runners on in the 1st inning. Grady walked, Neve singled, but the Black Bears have a good opportunity, down 5-0 here in the middle stages of this ball game series opener. Game 1 of 3 between the Black Bears and the Raptors. Nice little weekend series. Final homestand of the season for Cowlitz. And after a brief meeting, Jonathan Mendez coming to the plate. Mendez is 0 for 2 tonight. Bowen's at first base. Neve is at second. The Black Bears trying to get on the board. Down 5-0. 1 away in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the first pitch misses low. Mendez playing in his final game of the season for the Black Bears. Yamato's 0-1. Bounce to second. Fielded to Kata. Nunez over to first. In time. An inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. And that wipes away the threat. After 6, your score, Ridgefield 5, Cowlitz nothing.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to cowlitzblackbears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's cowlitzblackbears.com.
Hi, this is Mike from Dickana Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dickana Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dickana Toyota, believe in nice.
At the top of the 7th for the Raptors, the designated hitter, number 6, Justin Stransky.
And a pitching change for the Black Bears in the top of the 7th inning. Into pitch is the local product, Austin McWilliams from Castle Rock, Washington, taking the mound for the 10th time this season. Cale Hammer went 2 1/3 innings, gave up a run. The Black Bears down 5-0. Austin McWilliams from George Fox University, 6 feet, 196-pound right-hander. Started his college career at Big Bend Community College. Just finished up his first season at George Fox. He made 12 appearances with a 2-0 record and a 4.32 ERA. 0-1 to Justin Stransky. And the slider spins out of control, misses Allen, and goes to the backstop. 1-1. Stransky's 2 for 3. Singling in the 4th. Drove in 2 runs in the 5th. But he struck out in the 2nd. Leading off the 2nd, it hits a hammering fly ball. Foul out of play to the left side. But a big fly, loud foul ball. 1-2 to Stransky. Stransky, the DH for the Raptors tonight. 1-2 to the Fresno State Bulldog. McWilliams out of the stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball is fouled back to the netting. And a little bit of competition from the Bat Boys behind the plate. And the Raptors having some fun with the Black Bears Bat Boy, taking it away from his counterpart. McWilliams 1-2. The slider misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck is Richard Tejeda. Two and 2. Nobody out in the 7th. Stransky lines it down the line, and it's foul. Dropping on the right side of the line if you're a Black Bears fan. Stransky narrowly missed his 3rd hit of the game. Still 2 and 2 to Stransky. Black Bears down 5-0. Stransky getting .333 in the season. McWilliams on the mound. Righty-righty matchup, the 2-2. Dribbler to short, backhand by Mendez, over to first, 1 away. Stransky grounds out. That brings up Richard Tejeda.
For the Raptors, first baseman, number 41, Richard.
Tejeda's 1 for 3. He doubled in his first trip, back in the second. McWilliams getting that first out, and the first batter he faced. First pitch to Tejeda is outside for ball 1. McWilliams last pitched last weekend in the 7-5 win over Walla Walla. Down in the count, 2-0. McWilliams went 2/3 of an inning, gave up a hit and 2 walks. His longest outing of the year, 2 1/3, back on July 3rd. The 10-9 loss to Yakima Valley. Another dribbler to short. Mendez fires over to first. 2 down. Back-to-back groundouts to short. That brings up the left fielder, Ryder Cutlip. Black Bears down 5-0. With the win tonight, the Raptors can lock up the 2024 Columbia River Cup. The rivalry game between these two clubs. Ridgefield won it last year 4-3. Taking strike 1. Ridgefield's won it the past 2 seasons. Cowlitz last won the trophy back in 2021. They had the trophy on the mound in pregame. The Raptors win will be issued after the game. The Black Bears still alive despite being swept earlier this month. The Black Bears took an opening night exhibition game 4-1 back on May 30th. The 1-1 to Cutlip. Fastball away, 2 balls and a strike. The lefty Cutlip, Gonzaga commit from Meridian, Idaho. Top-ranked outfielder in the Potato State in 2024. Taking strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. 2 away in the top of the 7th. McWilliams kicks and deals. Got him. Swing and a miss. McWilliams sits down the Raptors in order in the top of the 7th. Stretch time here in Longview. The Black Bears have some work to do, down 5-0.
authentication provided by your local Day Wireless system. For all your two-way radio and TV needs, visit your local Day Wireless system. Reminder fans, after the game, we'll be opening up the field, give the kids an opportunity to run the bases, and of course, get an opportunity to meet your favorite Black Bear players, get autographs, and get pictures taken. That's after the game today, so stick around and get your chance to get out on the field. Leading off the bottom of the seventh, for the Black Bears, the designated hitter, number 34, Caleb Rozier.
Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball is brought to you by Three Rivers Eye Care. Give them a call for all your eye care needs at 360-414-8000. Proud to be a longtime sponsor of your Cowlitz Black Bears. 7-8-9. Caleb Rozier gets things started for the Black Bears in the bottom of the seventh inning. Welcome back to David Story Field. Jack Connolly bringing you Black Bears Baseball. Ridgefield in front 5-0. Rozier, one of the hottest hitters for the Black Bears. It's been him and Bronson Neve. Rozier joined the club in the past week and a half. A ball and 2 strikes in 6 games. 5 of them, Rozier has had multiple hits. Hitless so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rozier hitting a cool .455 on the season. A nice addition to the Black Bears outfield. 2-2. Yamada back out for his second inning of work. His 2-2 on the way. Inside. Now 3-2 to Rozier. On deck is Jace Nagler and Ben Allen. Yamada's payoff. Back up the middle into center field. That's where you got to start. Black Bears need base runners. Caleb Rozier coming through with the leadoff base hit. His first of the game. And that brings up the third baseman, Jace Nagler.
The third baseman, number 32, Jace Nagler.
Cowlitz down 5-0, but they have life here in the bottom of the seventh. Nagler's 1 for 2, squaring to Bunny, gets it down, third base side, rolling foul. 0-1. Tomorrow's game will get started at 6:35 Pacific time. Kids dash for cash following the game. Kids 14 and under will have an opportunity to go on the field after the game and chase cash. Chase their claim to part of a $1,000 prize. The 0-1. Checking over on first base. Nagler had picked up his second knock of the season earlier in the game. Squared to bunt on the first pitch. Will he do it again? Swinging. High chopper. Fielded by Nunez. Does he have a play? It's low. Tejeda can't dig it up. And with Rozier running on the pitch, the chopper to Nunez, he wanted to go to second. There wasn't going to be a play. And it impacts the throw. Tejeda can't bail him out. And now 2 runners on and nobody out.
Now batting for the Black Bears, the catcher, number 12, Ben Allen.
And there's the first error of the game on the Raptors. Here's Ben Allen. The catcher's 1 for 2. Nagler's at first, Rozier at second. 1-0. Black Bears down 5-0. But they get their first 2 hitters on base here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ben Allen singled in his first AB. Allen, the Salem native, Portland Pilot commit. The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 0. Allen's 1 for 2. Made his Black Bears debut on Wednesday night. 2 balls and a strike. Allen 1 for 4. Recently graduated from McNary High School in Salem. Captained his high school team for his final 2 seasons. 2 and 1. Nagler at first, Rozier at second. Yamada on the mound. His 2-1 to Allen. Hammered, left center field. That's gonna drop. Harris fielding in front of the track. Here comes Rozier. The cutoff goes to third, not in time. Black Bears are on the board. An RBI double from Allen. First RBI for Allen. Multi-hit game for Allen. The Black Bears are on the board. It's a 5-1 ball game.
Black Bears are back to the top of the lineup with center fielder number 36, Dylan Schlegel.
Allen sent it to the gap. Harris got a great jump on it but couldn't get over to catch it. Runners at second and third for the top of the order. Bottom of the order, getting it done for Cowlitz. Taking the slider for strike 1, Schlegel. The leadoff single comes around to score. Allen at second, Nagler at third. The Black Bears down 5-1. 0-1 to Schlegel, slowly grounded, cut off. The throw to first. Holmes throws in time, but it brings in a run. Black Bears down by 3 runs now. Nice break by Nagler. As soon as he saw that ball get down, he was on his way. RBI ground down for Schlegel. And that brings up Cody Estes. With a runner at third base, the Black Bears down 5-2. 1-0. Estes with 3 RBIs on the season. He has a job to do here with a runner at third base. Yamada's 1-0. Fouled off to the left side. And with the infield back, a ground ball to the right side should get the run in. Ground ball to the right side, or if he could sneak it past the pitcher. The third baseman, Holm, is playing at the bag. So more of a gamble. If you're Allen, you can't take off on contact. A decent fly ball to the outfield should get the run in. 2 balls and a strike. The Black Bears down 3 runs. Fly ball, left field, Cutlet moving over. Tagging up is Allen, the throw to the plate, not in time. Estes gets it done. Black Bears down by 2 runs now. That'll work. Estes driving in his first run since July 7th. But he comes through and the Black Bears down 5-3. Estes with the sac fly, the bases are empty. Keaton Grady coming to the plate. Grady's 0 for 2. One and 0. In the bottom of the lineup, coming through for the Black Bears. Rozier led off this inning with the base hit. Nagler put the ball in play. He reached on an error. Allen with the RBI double to the gap. Schlegel driving in the run, an RBI ground out. Cody Estes with the sac fly. 2 away for Grady. 1-1, 2 away, bottom 7. Yamada's 1-1. Hammered, right center field. That will not get down. Kashke cutting it off. Making the catch to end the inning. But the Black Bears getting production from the bottom part of the lineup. Caleb Rozier getting things started. Ben Allen with an RBI double. We're going to the 8th. The Black Bears down 2 runs now. Your score, Ridgefield 5, Cowlitz 3.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Play ball! Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Top of the 8th inning. The Columbia River Cup rolls on. Entering the late stages of this ball game, the Raptors lead the Black Bears 5-3. Austin McWilliams back out for his second inning of work out of the bullpen. He worked a scoreless 7th inning. Cowlitz got on the board with 3 runs. Can McWilliams keep this a 2-run deficit for the Black Bears? 8-9-1 due up for Ridgefield. Nick Holm, Julian Nunez, and Taylor Takata. Holm jumping on the first pitch, lined it up the middle. Holm's first hit of the game. And the Black Bears are going to work here in the top of the 8th. Holm was ready for that pitch.
Pinch runner for the Raptors, number 3.
And a pinch runner for the Raptors. So the Raptors making a statement they really want to make or really want to add an insurance run. And we'll wait to meet this base runner. Have not been able to see a number yet. And the umpire confirming it, writing it down in his notepad. Nick Holm with the base hit. So expect this runner to try and steal, get into second base, trying to drop a butt down as Nunez. McWilliams fields it, throws to first, 1 away. Nunez drops the sack bunt down. And now back to the top of the order. And the runner up to second base.
Raptors back to the top of their lineup with second baseman number 43, Taylor Takata.
Kyle Mamarian, the pinch runner from Gonzaga. He's up to second base. He'll take over at third base. Back to the top of the order. Here's Taylor Takata. One and one. A ball and a strike. Takata, the leadoff man for Ridgefield. Black Bears down 5-3. Ridgefield scored a run in the third, 3 in the fifth, and 1 in the sixth. Cowlitz scored 3 in the bottom of the seventh inning. 2 balls and a strike. Nick Holm led off this inning with a base hit. Kyle Marion came in to pinch run. Fouled off, it's 2-2. Takata, the Hawaii commit, 5'11", 180 pounds. Switch hitter from Kailua, Hawaii. And there may have been a miscommunication. Ben Allen's out to have a chat with McWilliams. McWilliams in his second inning of work. In the seventh inning, he had 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Nick Holmes singled on the first pitch he saw on the top of the 8th inning. He was immediately switched out. Kyle Marion came into the game to pinch run. Julian Nunez dropped down a sac bunt. And here we are with Takata. 2-2. Game 1 of this series, a rivalry series, the Columbia River Cup. The Raptors can take the season series with a win here tonight. Ridgefield leads 3-1. 3-2 now. Ridgefield leads 5-3. Ridgefield holding on to the final playoff spot. In the West Coast League South Division, the 3-2. Called strike 3. And Takata thought he had ball 4, tossed his bat. He's rung up for out number 2. And what a time for a strikeout. McWilliams' second punch out, 2 away in the top of the 8th. And that brings up the center fielder, Desan Harris. Harris has walked in his past 3 plate appearances. Fouling off the first pitch. Over the bleachers on the third base side. 0-1. Oh, 0-1 to Harris. Harris, the center fielder from Oklahoma. 0-1. Fastball called strike 2. Harris down in the count, 0-2. 2 away. McWilliams takes a breath. Looks to Marion at second. The 0-2's outside. Allen corrals it. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Black Bears down 2 runs. Harris stays alive. A 5-3 game. Black Bears need to stack up the wins here down the stretch to compete for a playoff spot. Cowlitz 7 games out of the final wild card spot with 12 games to play. The 1-2. Staying alive again. Harris just trying to get a piece of that. Getting ready for another 1-2. McWilliams looks in. The 1-2 to Harris. Upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. McWilliams trying to get Harris to chase. 2-2. Marion at second base. Ball 3 outside. And a good at-bat put together here by Harris. Down 0-2. He spoiled some tough pitches. Working a full count. On deck's Hunter Kashke. The 3-2. Reaching out to get it. Popped up left field. Estes running over. It drops just in foul territory in left field. And a collective sigh of relief from the Black Bear faithful. If that ball would have dropped in fair territory, it surely would have brought in Mamarian. 3-2. Here's the payoff. Downstairs, ball 4. And that will bring up Kashke. A hard-earned walk for Harris. And Kashke is driven in 2 runs tonight. Exactly who you want up if you're a Raptors fan. Kashke from Las Vegas, Nevada. 1-0. The first pitch just low. Kashke at 302. Drove in 36 runs for Utah Tech. The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The first 2 pitches missing low from McWilliams. And there is an arm up and throwing for the Black Bears. 2-0. Harris at first, Mamarian at second. 3-0 now. And if Kashke can get on here, on deck is Luke Iverson. McWilliams 3-0. He finds the zone there with the fastball. 3 balls and a strike. Righty-righty matchup. The Black Bears down 2 runs. 3-1, ball 4. That will load him up. And coming to the plate, and a monumental at-bat in this game for both teams. The cleanup hitter, Luke Iverson, taking off his gear and walking to the plate for a pivotal at-bat. Top of the 8th inning, 2 away. The Black Bears just crawled back into the ball game with 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. With a big swing here, Iverson can extend this lead and give the Raptors some breathing room. Back-to-back 2-out walks from McWilliams. The first pitch is low for ball 1. 1-0 to Iverson. And the Black Bears pitching coach Justin Parrish calling a meeting on the mound. This inning started with a base hit from Nick Holm. Nick Holm was promptly pulled from the game in favor of a pinch runner. Julian Nunez advanced Mamarian up to second base. Takata struck out. Harris drew a walk. Kashke walked as well, and that brings us to Iverson. Luke Iverson. Iverson from Utah Valley, a top prospect in the WAC. Top 10 prospect in the WAC in the preseason poll by D1 Baseball. Still has another year of eligibility, but before he'll become draft eligible, just a showcase of what the talent is from this catcher. In 305 this season, elite competition in the West Coast League. In 1-0. Iverson's 0 for 3. He drove in a run on an RBI walk earlier in the game. Iverson tied for the team lead with 25 RBIs. The 1-0. Outside. One and 0. Kashke at first. Harris at second. At third is Mamarian. 1-1. Huge at bat. Top 8. The 2-1. On the ground, third base. Nagler bobbled. He throws to first. In time. And credit to Nagler, maintaining his composure, not panicking and making the play. And the Raptors leave the bases loaded to end the 8th. Middle of the 8th, here in Cowlitz. The Black Bears down 5-3.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital...
Drew Townsend, the righty from Fresno State, Bakersfield, California native, on the pitch for the Raptors. Hiroyuki Yamada went 2 innings, gave up 3 runs, 2 of them earned. The Black Bears down 5-3 with a good part of the lineup coming up to make things happen. 4, 5, 6, Bronson Neves, Shea Bowen, and Jonathan Mendez due up for Cowlitz. Bottom of the 8th inning, and we'll see if the Black Bears can build off the emotional high after the Raptors left the bases loaded to end the top of the 8th inning. Townsend's first pitch is low for ball 1. Townsend's made all of his appearances coming from the bullpen. 1-2 record, 8.18 ERA. 11 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, 10 walks. A factor to see, factor to watch here late in the game. 2-0 to Bronson Neves. Bronson Neves, another multi-hit game. 2 for 2. Taking strike 1. Bronson told me before the game his family watches all the games when they're in Australia, about a 6-hour time change. Shout out to the Neves family. Bronson, a chance to get things going for the Black Bears. 3 balls and a strike and a friendly hitter's count. He reached on an infield single in the first inning. He was hit by a pitch in the third to load up the bases. Singled in the sixth, up the middle. Townsend's 3-1. Inside, ball 4. Neves on again. The Black Bears need base runners. They got him here. The leadoff walk to open up the bottom of the 8th for the Black Bears. Promising start. But that brings up the right fielder, Shea Bowen. Bowen's 0 for 2. He walked in his last plate appearance. Tying run at the plate for the Black Bears. The base umpire, William Macareno, rules that Bowen went around 0-1. Bowen hit .243 in the season. He does have a homer that came against the Raptors, just saying. From the 0-1. Inside, 1 ball and a strike. In that final game, the 16-8 defeat a couple of weeks ago in Ridgefield, Bowen went 3 for 3, 2 doubles, a 3-run homer in his last at-bat, and 2 walks. Bowen likes facing these Raptors. The 1-1. Fastball high, 2 balls and a strike. On deck is Jonathan Mendez. 2-1. Ridgefield leads 5-3. The 2-1 to Bowen. Tipped foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Let's hear it for our bat kids. Cannon and Tyson. Good job, boys.
2-2 pitch coming up. The Black Bears scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. 5 scoreless innings from starter Isaiah Magdaleno kept the Black Bears in check through 5 innings. There goes Neve, and the pitch is fouled off. And Neve hit a great jump. Two balls, 2 strikes. No outs in the bottom of the 8th. The 2-2 to Bowen. Fouled out of play. And a nice catch made by a fan on the third base side. 2-2. Neve led off this inning with a walk. Townsend looks in, glances to first. His 2-2's outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another full count. Neve walked in his last at-bat. Townsend comes set. The 3-2, Neve goes, strikeout, the throw to second, into center field. Neve stays put. Now a runner in second base, an errant throw, gets past the shortstop, Nunez. And the Raptors getting careless. 2 errant throws from the Raptors on the same play does not result in Neve advancing any further.
Now batting for the Black Bears, the shortstop, number 8.
But 1 away, bottom 8. Neve with his 4th stolen base of the year. And here's Jonathan Mendez. It potentially his final at-bat as a Black Bear this season. It's off the glove of Iverson. And Neve takes third base. And I was just about to say in one of your final at-bats, I wouldn't be surprised if Mendez comes to the plate thinking big. Just one big hack. Now he doesn't even need to with the runner at third base, just anything to get the runner in. But who knows? Your last at-bat, next at AB is not guaranteed. 1-0 to Mendez. Townsend's 1-0. On the ground, that's through into left field. Mendez drives in a run, and we got a one-run ball game. The leadoff walk comes around to score. Mendez coming through. It's 5-4, and the Black Bears with 4 runs now. And here's Caleb Rozier, exactly who you want at the plate. Caleb the Truth Rozier, as his teammates have been calling him. Curveball in there for strike one. Rozier singled and scored in his last trip. He jump-started the 3-run 7th inning, and an errant pickoff attempted gets away from Tejeda. Mendez into second base. And the tying runs in scoring position. And the Raptors just throwing the baseball around. They just picked up their second error moments ago, but the third wild throw we've seen this inning. Iverson threw it into center field on Neve's stolen base attempt. Harris just threw it away on the throw back into the infield, and then the wild pickoff attempt. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 now to Rozier. Rozier doesn't need a big swing, just a base hit. Just to get Mendez in. Takata broke for second. The 0-2's low for ball one. Rozier walked in the second, flew out to right in the fourth, and singled in the seventh. Townsend in his first inning of work. Holding on to a 1-run lead. The 1-2. Curveball breaks outside. 2-2 now. Mendez at second. Black Bears down a run. 4 unanswered runs for Cowlitz. Townsend's 2-2. Inside, off the glove of Iverson, going for a third. Mendez is safe. And a passed ball. Iverson struggling to squeeze it. So Mendez over a third. The tying run's 90 feet away. And Rozier's worked the count from 0-2 to 3-2. Can he get Mendez in? Townsend's 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. And the tying run still at third base. And it comes down to Jace Nagler. And Raptors head coach Chris Cota out to the mound. And this looks like it's going to be it for Townsend. And that will be it for Townsend. He gets 2 outs. He gives up a run. The Raptors still lead 5-4, but the tying run 90 feet away. We'll step aside when we come back. The at-bat of the game, Jace Nagler coming to the plate with 2 outs and the tying run at third base.
And also give you an opportunity to meet your favorite Black
Hi, this is Mike from Dickana Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dickana Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dickana Toyota, believe in nice.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Zach Todd, the right-hander from Dallas Baptist, on to pitch for the Raptors. Tightly clinging to a one-run lead. And the Black Bears have the tying run at third base. Welcome back to David Story Field. I'm Jack Connolly bringing you Black Bears baseball. And at one point, this game looked like it was about to turn into a rout. The Black Bears were ahead 5-0 just a few innings ago, going into the 7th inning. But the Black Bears added 3 runs in the 7th, a run here in the 8th, and the tying run 90 feet away. Can the Lower Columbia College third baseman make it happen for the Black Bears? Caleb Rozier just struck out. Nagler takes ball 1 downstairs. Nagler from Redmond, Oregon, going into his sophomore year at LCC. Hit .216 in 22 games played this past season for the Red Devils. He takes a strike at his knees, 1-1. Nagler's 1 for 3. Reached on there last inning and came around to score. Strike 2. 1-2 to Nagler. Nagler joined the ball club last week, 10 days ago. Can he come through in a rivalry game? It gets away from Iverson. Here comes Mendez, and we are tied. The Black Bears down 5-0 going into the bottom of the 7th have clawed back, and we're knotted up at 5 apiece.
Let's hear it for these Black Bears.
What a comeback for Cowlitz. Getting away on the wild pitch. And it's 5-5. Todd's 2-2. Fouled off. The Black Bears with 3 in the 7th and 2 in the 8th. That run will be charged to Townsend. The 2-2 to Nagler. Spiking in front of the plate. 3-2. And something about this rivalry game always brings out the best between these two teams. Ball 4, and the go-ahead run's on base. Nagler's walked. And that brings up Ben Allen. The Portland commits 2 for 3. He got the Black Bears on the board last inning with an RBI double to the left center alleyway. The go-ahead run on base. Todd's first pitch is low, 1-0. Allen 6 feet from Salem, Oregon. 1 for 4 in his debut on Wednesday. Playing his first home game. 1-1. Todd's curveball inside for ball 2. Allen, the 9-hole hitter in the Black Bear lineup. Nagler at first. Todd's 2-1. Fouled out of play to the right side. And the wind has dipped the temperatures here at David Story Field. And what started as a warm night has turned into a little bit of a chilly affair. A lot of fans have thrown their hoodies on. The 2-2. Curveball downstairs, 3-2. The top of the order on deck. Three and 2 to Allen. And Nagler's at first. Todd's payoff pitch. The runner goes downstairs. Ball 4. 2 runners on for Dylan Schlegel. Back-to-back walks from Todd.
Black Bears are back to the top of the lineup with center fielder number 36, Dylan Schlegel.
And here's Dylan Schlegel. Can the Black Bears All-Star come through late in the game? Tie game 5-5. 2 runners on. Todd's first pitch misses inside. 1-0 now. Schlegel drove in the second run of the game for the Black Bears last inning on the RBI groundout. Sends the pitch foul, 1-1. And the Black Bears were down 5-0 just an inning ago. Fouled back 1-2. They have stormed all the way back and an opportunity to take the lead. Allen's at first. Nagler's at second. Schlegel's 0 for 4 so far. Todd's 1-2. Line drive, left field, big fly, it's gone! And Schlegel pumps his brakes, but an RBI double. The ground rule double gives the Black Bears the lead. Cowlitz in front 6-5. Dylan Schlegel comes through. 1 for his previous 17. And the Black Bears lead 6-5. 6 unanswered runs. One and 2 in a mound visit. Taylor Takata going to the mound to motivate Todd. Schlegel sending the RBI double off his teammate at Dallas Baptist. 15th RBI for Schlegel. And that brings up Cody Estes. 1-0. Estes did his part last inning. Had a sac fly. His sac fly came in to score Nagler. Black Bears in front 6-5. 2-0 to Estes. Two and 1. Estes, the 8th Black Bear to come to the plate in the bottom of the 8th inning. 3-1. On deck is Keaton Grady. Estes swings and misses. 3-2 now. Runners on second and third. Cowlitz up 6-5. Ball 4 outside. And now the bases are loaded for Keaton Grady. Keaton Grady, the 3-hole hitter for Cowlitz. His teammate Schlegel had the big hit to give the Black Bears the lead. Keaton Grady extended. He lifts the first pitch foul. 0-1. Grady's 0 for 4 tonight. He walked back in the first inning. One and one. One and two to Grady. Grady came into tonight's game hitting .321. 21 RBIs on the year. Can he get another? Ground ball to second. Takata fields it in right field. He throws to first to end the inning. But the Black Bears add 3 more in the bottom of the 8th inning. Dylan Schlegel coming through with the go-ahead ground rule double. And the Black Bears lead 6-5 going into the 9th inning. You're listening to the Columbia River Cup. Black Bears have a chance to lock up this series opener when we come back.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Call WeatherGuard.
577-7200. WeatherGuard.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
The future Gonzaga Bulldog, Michael Lejean, on the pitch in a save opportunity. The Black Bears lead the Raptors 6-5. Going into the bottom of the 7th inning, the Black Bears trailed 5-0. Cowlitz has responded with 3 runs in the 7th and 8th innings. They lead it by a run. Michael Lejean, the 5'10", 175-pound incoming lefty from Lakewood, Washington. A talented pitcher from Puyallup High School, first team South Puget Sound League in his senior and junior years. But coming to the plate, due up for Ridgefield, Justin Stransky, Richard Tejeda, and Ryder Cutlip. Lejean making his second appearance of the season. He last pitched earlier this month against the Raptors. The first pitch popped in the air, high left side. Nagler runs out of room. 0-1. Stransky's 2 for 4 tonight. Singled in the 4th and drove in 2 runs on a 2-run single in the 5th. Stransky from Fresno State. 1-1. Lejean can't get the backdoor slider. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Stransky in 3:33 in the year. Cowlitz leads 6-5. The 2-1. Outside. 3 balls and a strike now. 3-1. The pitcher, Lejean, inside, and the tying runs on base for Ridgefield. Ridgefield has not scored since the 6th. And that brings up Richard Tejeda, the USC commit from Riverside, California. Tejeda stepping in with a tying run on base. No outs in the top of the 9th. First pitch is popped in the air, foul to the right side. 0-1. Tejeda 1 for 4 tonight. He doubled in his first AB back in the 2nd. And the pickoff attempt to first, close play, not in time. Stransky's back in safely. The Black Bears trail in the season series 3-1. And another pickoff attempt. Not in time. Stransky with 6 stolen bases on the summer. 0-1. A ball and a strike. On deck is Ryder Cutlip. One and one. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Ridgefield scored 1 in the 3rd, 3 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th. The Raptors led 5-0 going into the bottom of the 7th inning. 1-2, swing and a miss. Lejean got him. 1 down to the top of the 9th. And here's the left fielder, Ryder Cutlip. Cutlip also a part of the 2024 Gonzaga baseball recruiting class. And a pickoff attempt to first base. Stransky's back in standing up. Lejean and Cutlip will join forces later this month. Next month, at Gonzaga. A duel right here, something they'll surely remember for when they become teammates. 0-1. Stransky's at first. 1 away. A double play ends it. Strike 2. One away. And another pickoff attempt. Lejean really thinking about Stransky at first base. Oh, 0-2 to Cutlip. Cutlip's 0 for 4 tonight. He takes ball 1 inside. 2 groundouts to short and 2 strikeouts. Cutlip 6'2", 225 pounds. Went 0 for 2 in the only game he played against the Black Bears in that series back on July 5th. Line shot, shortstop. Taking the hop, and that will do it. Anticlimactic double play, but the home plate umpire making a call, go back. Home plate umpire making a call. The out call there, and an infield fly rule called on the line out to shortstop. And home plate umpire Isaac McAllister was saying, hold up, stopping the chaos. It's a line out to shortstop. Going back to first is Stransky. And now the Raptors are down to their final out with another Gonzaga Bulldog come to the plate. Here's Kyle and Marion. One and 0 to Marion. Marion hitting 172 on the season. 2-0 now. And a chaotic play moments ago. The Black Bears going through the emotional swing of thinking they've won the game, then coming back, having to find a way to relock in. On the ground, backhand sliding stop, Nagler over to first, in time! Nagler ends the game. A nice play at the hot corner, and the Black Bears get it done in comeback fashion. A 6-5 win. 6 runs in the 7th and the 8th to take game 1 of the Columbia River Cup. And jubilation being exhibited from the Black Bears on the field in the post-game handshake line. What a win for the Black Bears. Coming back. Never being counted out. Caleb Rozier got it started in the 7th. A leadoff base hit. Nagler reached on an air by the shortstop. The RBI double from Allen got the Black Bears on the board. Schlegel drove in a run. RBI ground out. Estes came through with a sac fly. 3 runs in the 7th. And then in the 8th, Bronson Neve led it off with a walk. He advanced on a stolen base. Mendez drove him in on RBI up the middle in his final game as a Black Bear. Rozier struck out, but the Black Bears did not panic. Nagler reached on a walk. Allen also walked. An RBI ground rule double from Schlegel to take the lead. And then Estes walked. Grady ended the game, ended the 9th inning, 8th inning. But the Black Bears come back. That will do it. Stay tuned for the post-game interview. Black Bears win at 6-5. Game 2 will be at 6:35 tomorrow. The comeback win for the Black Bears. Final score 6-5. For my producer, Derek Lund, I'm Jack Conley saying thank you for tuning in and good night from Longview, Washington.
Come on, Jack.